March 14th, 9:21, open air stage. I've left the Damask 2 investigation to Francisca and returned to the ball. I suppose my first order of business should be to look into the ball statue. Oh, there she is!
Mr. Edgeworth!
So, Kay, what's the situation?
Oh, it's great! Investigating is so much fun!
I'm not gonna lie, part of me was maybe kind of hoping just a bit that we get to play as Kay. I just thought it'd be neat!
It would be.
In other words, they've made absolutely no progress. Sorry, I had to call your boyfriend a clown real quickly. We aren't goofing off, honest, sir. We've been investigating our hearts out. Very well then. Would you care to give me an update on your investigation? Oh, we've had a really fun time, sir. I knew it. Zero progress. In any case, Detective Gumshoe? Yes, sir. You have permission to enter the Albacian embassy, is that correct? Yup. As a local detective, I'm helping out with the investigations on both sides. Good. In that case, I can leave these pieces of evidence with you. Oh. TLDR, we don't need these anymore. They belong to the lady under the Pink Princess's mask. The Pink Princess? What kind of lady was playing her, sir? The kind that also was playing the role of the Pink Badger yesterday. Oh, understood, sir. If I happen to run into her, I'll give them back to her. And if I don't, then I guess I'll unload them somewhere. Oops, I tripped, and all this evidence I was carrying on me fell in this bonfire here. Crazy.
Oh, there it goes.
He doesn't seem to understand that he doesn't seem all that enthused to go find her, but I can't blame him. Evidence that has lost their value is given to Detective Gumshoe. Oh, it's one of those cases. Now then, I don't believe I'll be needing this, or this,
What?
or this.
Are you really gonna throw away the autograph away?
Yes, because that Steel Samurai was a fake.
Oh my god.
Hashtag not my Steel Samurai. Steel Samurai's autograph scrunched up into a ball and disposed of.
Wait, what? What do you mean by fake?
Now then, I believe it's time for a little housekeeping. Unnecessary evidence has been removed. Remaining evidence has been rearranged. Alright, let's...
What have we got in our organizer?
Embassy, ball, coach, body, knife, paper document, knife handle, ink.
But we still got the hot dogs!
We still got the hot dogs, we still got the flowers, baby!
Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
Was there at any point we had to present the sword as evidence? I don't think we did!
I don't think so.
Anyway, I'm gonna quickly recheck this document just so I remember what it says. Oh, it's just it's just proving that there was 3 things.
Yeah.
Babbly's ink. Okay. Anyway, Kay, what'd you get up to?
Yes?
How's the investigation going in the Babbly's Secretariat's office, Kay?
Well, even though we found a few treasures, they've all been pretty much burnt to a crisp.
And also, I'm not wanted for murder anymore, so that's good too.
Yay!
Woo!
The treasure is a terrible thing to go to waste.
Anyway, is there anything else I should know about?
Oh, that's right. You know what I found in that office? A wooden bear carving. It's so cute. Can I have it? Huh? Can I?
No, of course you can't. By the sound of things, it appears that there has been no progress on the investigation. Can I present her? Like, do you know anything about flowers? About this piece of evidence? Oh, she just wants it.
Just watch it.
Just does grabby hands. Please.
Okay, you all these hot dogs.
Wait, what? What was the conversation? dying right in front of her eyes.
What punches? Ow. Ow.
Oh, oh. Oh, hold on.
Someone call their uncle that works at Nintendo.
Okay, oh, there it goes. All right, we're good.
Woo!
Also, it said I've had a similar. I'm gonna reread that real quickly.
Of course.
Have it? But you know, as the you're in the bag, I can get this by myself. Sorry, but I have no intention of giving you this piece of evidence. Oh, really? I guess it doesn't. I don't know who he's referring to when they say someone else.
Me either.
Oh, fuck.
Hey!
I moved down so I could. Whatever. Anyway, good song. You look like you're enjoying yourself, detective. Well, I don't have much else that I enjoy as much as a good investigation, sir. I mean, come on. 3 crimes at the exact same time. How could you not? This is like a field day for me. So, what did you find out? Well, absolutely nothing. I take it he's found nothing of any particular use, as usual. I love him. Listen, don't bully him. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I got something real interesting from Ambassador Polino. And what is this something interesting? This, sir.
Wow, that's so pretty! I'm so jealous. That's a real treasure there.
That is really pretty. Why does the flame burn green, detective? So apparently, if you burn the special white crystal oil that they only make in Babal, it burns this green color, sir. Interesting. So it's a special property of the oil. I suppose this is a ploy to force people to visit Babal should the oil run out.
Hey, Gummy! What about these silhouettes?
They stuck some cutouts on the outside of the lantern so they project the images. Oh, this won't come into play. Oh, silhouettes, huh? They're rather pretty, aren't they? Wait, what am I doing? I was supposed to be asking for an update on the investigation. Hey, what's wrong, sir? There's something I want you to investigate for me. Do you think you can do that much? Uh-huh. You got it, sir.
Hey, that's not fair. Why is Gummy getting to do all the fun stuff?
Well, that's because I'm Mr. Edgeworth's partner.
Ah! I can't believe you took advantage of the confusion and stole my role as assistant.
I expect the two of you to get along and work together like professionals. Good God. I fucking love this family. I'm not
I
curious.
guess we should go talk to the snake in the room.
It's a fucking man who definitely wouldn't commit murder. Alright. There's a... Oh, wait, what? Yes, I clearly wanted to look at the sign. There's a sign here warning passerbys to take precaution around the renovation site.
They're really going all out, huh? There's construction going on everywhere.
I believe Ambassador Polino said it was to attract more tourists and visitors.
But what can they do with the new stuff they're building? Hey, what do you think they should do, Mr. Edgeworth?
How about transforming it into a courthouse?
Hey, be serious!
But I was being serious. But I was. What? Listen, it'd be cool. Alright, anyway. Ah, so you're back, are you, Mr. Edgeworth? You must be tired. Here, take these with you. You can eat whatever you like. And these are discount tickets for our cafeteria. They open tomorrow at 10 in the morning. I appreciate the concern. However, these coupons do nothing for me right now. This open-air stage, what function does it serve exactly? Well, normally we use it for a variety of events. It's all to attract that extra bit of attention to the ball. So because they didn't like the fact that the theater was on neutral territory, they just said fuck it and made their own? I heard that tonight over in the Albacian Rose Garden, Ambassador Alba was to give a speech. You know what? Manny told me I really should give a speech too. Mr. Gochin told you that? Yes, he did. Which is why I thought I should give a speech of my own. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to. Because of the fire the Yatagarasu started? Exactly. Ambassador Polino, I'd like to ask you a little bit more about the Prima Duck statue. Oh, I see! Well, let me ask you this. Did you know that Albas and Babal used to be one country called Godopia? Yes!
Yes!
Yes, I know that much about history. Well, the Prima Duck statue, yes, I know. We already know this. We already know this. We already know this.
Well,
alright. Civil
sovereignty.
Yeah, that's right. Which is why both countries are so adamant about their claim. We hold the real statue, therefore we hold the right to rule. We already know this. We literally already know this.
Pretty petty.
If Albas and Babal were to re-establish relations, shouldn't that put an end to the squabbling over the statue? I have no reason to believe so. The Prima Duck statue is even more important now as a key to diplomacy. I wonder if he knows about what has happened to the very important key to diplomacy. Perhaps I should try showing him this key and see what he has to say about it.
Hey, but that likes
what if you like? What if that statue that's in your office wasn't yours? Master Polino, if you would please take a look at this for me. The Prima Duck statue sitting in Albast right now actually belongs to Babal. So it would appear. I received a call from Miss Von Karma about this earlier. Then you will understand why I wish to inspect Babal's Prima Duck statue immediately. Because the statue currently in your country's possession. Yes, well, I've already inspected it myself. And it is definitely Albast statue. I know because it's the real statue.
What?
Then
What?
you're saying Babal's was a replica?
This is a bit of a factor just fucking drop on us.
I'm embarrassed to say it's true, even though I know that someday it would be exposed. I received my orders from the leaders of Babal. And I was to negotiate with Ambassador Alba at this event. I was to negotiate with him and fix the results of the evaluation tonight, to say that we could not determine what statue was the real one. Why are you telling me this? Well, because you already figured it out. Our statue's just a hollow gold shell. Even if Babal were to lose face, the reunification of the country is what's important. I'm right in thinking that, aren't I? I'm not making a mistake, right? If you don't know yourself, then I won't pretend to know either. I never thought that by being betrayed by my own secretary, the real symbol of wealth would be given to me. Isn't it simply ironic?
Hey, where are you going? Are you heading back to Albas?
Yes, but before I do, I suppose I should give you a summary of what's happened here.
Oh, I see.
Shit's crazy.
So there's been a murder in both countries using an object from the other country?
That's the gist of it. The ball is just as strict as Albast in their inspection of the people and things that enter their country. Meaning that somehow both murder weapons were smuggled into the two countries. That's the only logical conclusion that can be drawn. Perhaps the key to the weapon smuggling is the person who traversed both countries.
You mean the fake Yatagarasu?
Alright. God, there's like so many things happening. The part that's confusing is what the fuck is the timeline here?
Like, when did these dudes die?
In one way or another, the Yatagarasu is connected. Of this I am sure. Now then, where was the Yatagarasu first spotted? I believe it was the Rose Garden on the Alabastian side of the embassy. The garden is just on the other side of this boundary. It's where Ambassador Alba was to give a speech tonight. At least, that's where I heard the Yatagarasu had appeared. In that case, I believe it's vital that I investigate the Rose Garden post-haste.
Wait, Before you go, take a look at this, Mr. Edgeworth.
What? Is it?
My guess is that it's a guitar pick. I picked it up just now over there. You think it'll be in use?
What? There is a little water on it, but how did the water get on it? It doesn't look like there's anything that could get wet from around here.
I was thinking we have concert here at this open air stage from time to time, right?
Alright, I'll find its owner later. Ah.
Oh yeah, there's one more thing. Mr. Edgeworth, would you be willing to hold on to this?
Oh my god!
Oh shit!
What is this?
It's Miss U's perfume. It's the bottle that woman left behind that I found 7 years ago. I thought that one day it'd be of some use in tracking her down. So I kept it safe all this time.
Thank you. I'll be honored to hold on to it for you. Oh yeah, this totally, there's no reason that we're getting this. Don't fucking... There's no one. Why ever would they
Oh, Winky Day.
Why ever would they give this to us? I'm...
I know. I'll go back to Baba and do some more investigating there.
No! We just got her back!
We're losing her again!
Oh, it's Francisca. Okay.
Oh, okay. How are things in Babal? Although I cannot say I expect much from Scruffy and the girl.
The investigation into Manny Cochin's death hasn't really progressed any. However, the investigation into the Yatagarasu has.
Ah yes, the Yatagarasu. Even now I find it hard to believe. But a person who can freely traverse between 2 countries at will? Preposterous.
Well, that's what I came here to investigate. I heard that this is where witnesses claim to have seen the Yatagarasu.
That's correct. Ambassador Alba was to give a speech tonight here in Albast. And that's when the Yatagarasu appeared. The shadow of the mysterious thief appeared, and just as suddenly, it vanished.
We're just gonna rummage through the bushes and be like, oh hey, look at this, it's just a cutout.
After that, there was the fire at the Babalese embassy that the Yatagarasu started.
I see his coat over there. I see him.
I see his shoulders!
I vow that not a single feather from the Yatagarasu shall escape my diligence. Alright. Oh, he's wearing his sunglasses too.
Dumb, stupid sunglasses.
Fuck you, they're great!
They're so dumb!
Why?
You know why?
I love them.
I think they're so dumb
I
looking.
think they're genuinely great. There's an overturned spotlight here.
When the Yatagarasu appeared, the audience that was waiting for the speech to arrive started to panic. I suppose that's when someone must have knocked it over.
I'm having a tough time visualizing the mass confusion that took place here. Weren't we told that no one was here? Or was that? No, that must have been something else. Anyway.
There's a speech.
Oh no, oh Chelse, oh no.
Am I good?
You might want to leave and rejoin the call.
Wait, I think it's good.
Okay? We're good?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Alright.
Alright.
I thought to use my whip to capture the Yatagarasu. However, there were people in my way, and I was unable to land even a single lash.
I suppose this means that some other poor saps were hit instead. Oh, I'm surprised that wasn't logic.
Yeah.
Is it possible that the Yatagarasu hid in these bushes?
Of course not! They're rose bushes! You've been spending so much time with Scruffy and that girl, they're rubbing off on you.
Hey, listen, don't you talk about my daughter like that!
Your what?
I mean, Kay. Sorry, slip of the tongue. Kay, they sound so. Anyways. What?
But it's alright. I'll wake you out of your stupor.
But what about the detective? I don't give a shit.
Now, next time you feel like sleep talking, remember that I'll whip you for real.
All I tried to do was offer up a possibility, and this is what I get? A statue of a woman. I wonder if the lady is pouring water.
It says that it's a statue of the queen who spoke love to King Primidux. Well, Miles Edgeworth, it seems that you're lousy at reading at a woman's heart.
Well, yes, because I'm gay. I opened my mouth about a statue, and she somehow made the leap to that. You'll never get a woman like that. Well, good thing I'm not looking for one. The statue bears a resemblance to the Primidux statue.
The plaque says King Primidux and the battlefield. In order to save the queen, King Primidux put his life on the line and went to war.
Sorry.
You're fine.
So, Primidux was actually a person of royal blood. I thought he was simply someone imitating a character from an ancient legend.
Well, what surprises me is that a real person who looked like the Steel Samurai existed.
I suppose there's that too. Hold on, before we talk to Big Sexy. So this is where the Ambassador Alba was to give a speech.
The stage was set up nicely, however, where was this audience supposed to sit?
I was about to say the same thing. I was like, this garden is so tiny. Wait, the hell? Is everyone supposed to just stand? That would be awful.
I know.
Fuck off, Steam. Perhaps they were supposed to sit around the edge of the pool?
That's such poor planning. And there's no place other than a spot or two by the pool. They really should have made seating arrangements, like how the gallery is set up in court.
Indeed, you can sense that consideration for the viewers was taken with those.
So in the end, the speaker and his audience were to stand the whole time, huh?
Yes, although I suspect the audience would have liked to sit down after a while. Alright.
Have you finished checking out all the bystanders?
Yes, sir! We found out 14 counts of pickpocketing, 16 counts of illegal parking, and one person ran a light, sir.
Don't tell me you didn't find anything related to the case.
But I found all this other cool stuff. Sir, not a single thing, sir!
Well, for now, let's just get those other lawbreakers down to the precinct.
Were you fucking jaywalking in my general facility? Men, book 'em!
Fucking put him in for 1 year!
Agent Lang. I like that from
Well,
that
if it
angle.
isn't Mr. Prosecutor.
It looked like Edgeworth was just like rubbing his arms, like leg.
Leg.
I would just like to thank you for your assistance earlier.
Make no mistake, it's not like I was trying to help you with what I did.
This ambassador is gonna come back over here and he's gonna be real fucking pissed.
I know.
After I left, did you receive word from Ambassador Alba?
We're to wrap up our bodyguard assignment at the end of the day. Oddly enough, we received word from HQ to return home on an urgent matter. As if I can be so easily called away from this case after I've come this far. I swear that I'll find the truth and drag it out screaming into the light. You're with me on that, right, Mr. Prosecutor?
I love his theme so much. I love him. Oh my god.
Yeah?
He's the best. I don't care. I've heard so many people be like, I'm like, whatever on Lang. He's like, he's like, whatever. I'm like, fuck all of you. He's the best. You were working as Ambassador Alba's bodyguard at the time. So, naturally, you witnessed when the Yatakarasu appeared, correct?
Yeah, I saw the thief alright, with my own 2 eyes. The Yatagarasu was always there, lurking in the shadows. But when the spotlights were turned onto Ambassador Alba's speech, a shadow appeared.
Yeah.
That's when cries of, "It's the Yatagarasu" rang out. The next second, the spotlight went out. And by the time we got the area lit again, the deft thief had vanished. When we investigated afterwards, we found out the reason the lights went out was because someone had unplugged the extension plug for all the outdoor electronics.
I see. Anyway, I'm opening.
Or there was someone doing it on purpose.
I'm opening the second can of my Sonic G Fuel.
Yeah.
Just so you know, for anyone watching the stream, I've been drinking Sonic G Fuel because I was gonna get monsters, but then I saw Sonic G Fuel and I was like, I can't not, you know?
Or simply a guess that tripped over it. We don't know. But one thing is for certain. The Yatagarasu is here.
So you're saying that basically all you saw was the thief's silhouette?
Yes. If all you saw was a shadow, then it's entirely possible that the shadow belonged to someone else. Ha! Good thinking, sis. You just might be right.
Can I? Why are you calling my sister sis? Can I ask that? Can I like, fuck, take me out to dinner first.
What? If it weren't for the fact that there was no one else with that same shape. Not among the staff or the audience members. My men have already done a thorough check of everyone, so I know I'm right.
Someone else's shadow? That sounds like a plausible hypothesis. Alright. What do we have to present to ask?
Lan?
Might as well. Agent Lang, I'd like to ask your opinion on this piece of evidence. My opinion is that you fucking suck.
Fucking dumbass?
Our mutual goal is to search for the truth, in which case wouldn't cooperation be best? Cooperate those.
Something she says. Stop bothering me!
Place my trust in your prosecutor scum. I'll take that as a no. Are you into guitar?
Like music? How about perfume?
Maybe I need to talk to Francisco.
Maybe.
Yes? Hey, yo, Franny, remember this?
Remember this blast of the past?
As your superior, I must also make sure that my subordinates grow on the job. Therefore, please gather your own thoughts together first, and then try presenting again. I love this. I like how they try.
Maybe I have to look around.
I guess. Well, let me ask her about the investigation.
Tonight in this very rose garden, the Albastian ambassador, Curcus Alba. That's one hell of a name. Was to give a commemorative speech. A very key commemorative speech at that. I'm Franny. Oh my god, shit stopped popping from my face.
What?
Steve, get out of here!
Oh, it also popped up for me as well! Was it a Steam update?
Yeah. And including Agent Lang, the security detail was very tight.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, you would zoom in on that way I said that, wouldn't you?
Listen, look at how broad that man's shoulders are!
But, as if to mark our efforts, Yatagarasu appears. Then, just like that, the thief vanishes and starts a fire at the Bobbly's embassy.
I'm going to assume, because they mentioned in the last case, like the big note that, like, you and that you made was, like, the Yatagarasu isn't just one person. There's two people running around doing this.
Absolutely.
Interesting. And are you sure it was the Yatagarasu who appeared here?
Of course. But to have slipped by such a tight security.
I know, right?
And then disappeared into thin air. We will need to conduct a very thorough investigation of this area.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. What the fuck? What the fuck am I missing? Was Ambassador Alba sat on this chair?
Do you think that one statue was moved?
I mean...
Because the other one's by the leaf.
Yeah, but she's like holding the leaf.
Is she?
Yeah, I thought the idea is that she's like a statue that holds the leaf and all that.
I don't remember what the statue looks like.
Yeah, see, like, look, she's like holding the leaf. Oh.
No, she's not.
Oh my god. More lights are knocked over. So over to the spotlight here. Oh, no, it's the same thing. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a rose scattered on the surface of the water, creating a pleasant fragrance. It's not just for
It's not just for aesthetics, the reservoir is also used in putting out fires.
Huh! You know, wish I could, you know, if only there wasn't this, you know, you, me, and this 30-foot wall between us. That would have been real handy. I see. Oh. The pool stopped filling itself automatically.
The fountain spouts are set to stay open until the pool's water reaches a certain level.
If this water is used to put out fires, I suppose it must be refilled to its normal level. Which suggests that this pool was recently used somehow in this embassy. I guess I'll take some notes about it just in case.
Like to put out a fire.
What the fuck?
What are you doing? How dare you surprise me like that?
I'm sorry. Hey, Angie, thanks for what you did back there. Your gratitude alone is enough. More importantly, Larry, the fuck are you doing? I know that. Do you really think that I'm the type to jump into a pool and swim around for fun? Alright then. Did you by chance fall into this pool? Nice guess, but no dice. So you know my son, right, Edgy? What, huh?
What?
Your son? I guess I kind of lost sight of him when I shook hands with him. He's talking about the baby!
Oh my god!
He lost his baby! He lost his boy!
He lost his boy! He's abandoned his boy!
I'm pretty sure he was around here when I last saw him!
You imbecile! How dare you be so flippant at a time like this? What are you going to do if your son fell into the pool? And how old is that child of yours anyway?
Huh? Oh, how old is he again? Larry, is this the first I've heard of a son? Who exactly is the mother? The mother? Oh, that chick, the pink princess! The
pink princess?
Miss Von Karma. I was a bit confused by this man's word for a bit there, but allow me as someone who just happens to know a little bit about the Steel Samurai to educate you.
Let me, a Steel Samurai, intelligent man.
However, I believe what he is looking for is the doll of the Iron Infant. Yep, because I'm the Steel Samurai through and through, heart and soul. And the Iron Infant is my cute little son.
You have given a whole new meaning to the phrase and an outstanding fool.
Larry, we have not seen hide nor hair of the Iron Infant. But rest assured that if we should find him, we'll let you know. Now, get out of there! Sound good?
Back over.
In that case, I'll go search over there. Hey, wait! Well, it's not as if he'll get very far swimming around in that pool. Though he's unrelated to the murders, he sure knows how to cause a lot of trouble. Sudden appearing and disappearing shadow of the Yatagarasu. I believe I figured out its true origin.
I expected no less from my subordinate. Now, let's hear what you know on the subject.
No, fuck! I pressed the wrong button. Take a look at this dirt, please. Take a look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. Okay. Was it?
Might have.
I'm gonna assume it was this statue because the angle makes sense.
Yeah.
The sudden appearing and disappearing shadow of the Yatagarasu. Is it not possible that it was created by this statue?
Are you playing me for a fool, Miles Edgeworth? This statue bears absolutely no resemblance to the shadow of the Yatagarasu.
You are correct. However, this statue is by one part of the whole picture.
What do you mean by only one part? It's the other statue.
Really?
I think so. It's another statue.
Oh my god, you're right. The Yatagarasu's shadow was made from the shadows of these two statues.
Made? What do you mean by that?
Right now, the spotlights are all over the place. This is because they were moved when the guests were in a panicked state. However, if we were to restore the lights to where the leaf appears...
You believe that two shadows will create the Yatagarasu's shadow?
Precisely. Now then, watch as I reveal the true form of the Yatagarasu. First, if we set up a spotlight to cast a shadow of King Primadux and the battlefield. Oh my god.
Yeah!
Okay. Fair enough.
Aha! So if we were to combine the two shadows...
Oh.
It looks nothing like the Yatagarasu's shadow. Miles Edgeworth, how do you explain this grotesque shape?
Calm down, Franziska. It's
What do you mean
it's not the statue, it's one of the leaves.
Ooh, yeah.
In this case of the queen, I don't believe her whole shadow is needed. Rather, the person who created the shadow needs one part of her shadow.
Only one part? Why didn't you say that in the first place?
You're right, I apologize. What the
Maybe.
fuck? I'm assuming it's the leaf?
That's what I think.
But like, that doesn't look like a leaf.
Unless... Wait, no, the hand?
Oh, you're right, it's her hand! Think back to
I
what
have to look at the shape.
I know, I'm looking at the well, it's like the fingers weren't like exact, but I'm like, shadows are cast so weirdly. 5 long, thin areas, correct? Now, what does that remind you of?
Yeah, they're like...
Okay.
Hold on. My stream's dying again.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm good.
Alright. It can only be the shadow of the queen's left hand. Franziska, can we please adjust the spotlight's position so that it only shines on the queen's left hand? Queen's left
Alright,
hand sounds like
let's
a
give it a try.
stand name.
It's... Yeah, this is exactly like the shadow I saw.
The culprit must have changed the spotlight's positioning beforehand, and then pulled the plug after people saw what the culprit wanted them to see. In their panic, guests must have moved the spotlights around, which we can assume was also a part of the culprit's plan. By the time the lights came back on, the Yatagarasu's shadow had vanished.
Which means that the shadow was a construct from the very beginning.
It was all an illusion!
Illusion!
David Blaine Jazz! Walking through the fucking Great Wall of China and shit. The only country that thief visited was Babal, although it can be assumed that the Yatakarasu had an accomplice in Alabast. Damask.
An accomplice? But who?
I haven't figured that out yet. What do you mean you haven't figured that out yet? Who else could the accomplice be, Edgeworth? Who's chatting? Oh, it's you!
Oh shit, it's me.
Detective Bad, have you come to join us in the investigating the Yatagarasu?
I've left the murder in Agent Ling's charge. And my only target in the very beginning is the Yatagarasu, so yes.
So, what have you found out?
I've got a piece of evidence.
May I see it?
Sure, but you might regret it. We're here because we are ready to face whatever may come.
God, I'm like just waiting for the be like, alright, so here's Burn Faraday's decapitated head. Don't let Kay look at it.
So if you please. When people heard the commotion, bystanders started gathering. And one woman claimed, I'm telling you, I'm a genuine international journalist.
It's Lana! This fucker!
She gave me an interesting picture.
I'm so worried we're gonna have to talk to her. How good are you at impersonating Sandy Cheeks?
I don't know. I think I did her voice first. Also, a second. Family, so I have to go say hello.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Alright.
Alright. Well, actually, she's a freelance cameraman.
God, do you remember the amount of trouble Lana has caused in the first 3 games?
No.
Every single time Lana is involved in anything, she fucks everything up. She might be my least favorite, witness, reoccurring character in those games.
This is the photo I got from her.
What in the world?
The Yatagarasu is flying through the air! The times, they are a-changin'. It's not just a man. By evidence, even they lie to us now.
When was this photo taken?
Apparently, right after the fires, on the 4th and 5th floors were put out. It was taken from a nearby building that you can see the embassy from.
I see, so this was taken after the fire.
The blur in this picture took off from the Balpoli's embassy, flew over the boundary, and headed to the embassy of Albast. This is simply not possible. People are incapable of flight.
Is that a fact? I've had the pleasure of dealing with a case involving a flying person once.
Actually, come to think of it, I've come across a case like that as well. 2, actually.
One of them's one of the worst fucking cases in the entire game! Turnabout, Big Top.
Maybe it happens more often than we think.
I sure hope so.
Yeah.
Does this guy need to return to the Babal investigation for a bit?
Alright.
I want to go talk to my daughter. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Away I go.
Keys, keys, keys. I'll continue investigating on this side of the building.
Alright, I'm counting on you.